There's a lot more police here than last time.
Hi, how are you? Are you going to the African safari? Yep, there you go. Network, the Grassroots Ontario Animal Liberation Network, is here today at African Lion Safari. We are doing the second demonstration that has ever taken place at African Lion Safari. We are basically protesting the fact that animals are in captivity here. They have animals that are supposed to be in hot climates, but they're kept here in Canada year-round, so they're kept in sheds actually for 7 months of the year. The elephants are beaten with bullhooks here to perform in circus-like shows. They parade it as a sanctuary, but really it's just a profit-driven business where cars are able to drive right through the enclosures of the different animals, so they have gas fumes constantly blowing in their faces, and that's a really big problem because it can cause a lot of health problems for the animals, and I'm sure they don't like being interrupted all day by stupid cars and stupid people. And it's supposed to be a conservation area, but it really isn't. It's a prison. We're protesting today. They tried to drown us out. If you can see the picnic tables over there, they are trying to drown us out with their stupid African Lion Safari jingle because they know that what we're saying is true and they're ashamed of it, and they're trying to cover it up with their 3-word song that repeats itself for 2 hours.
So yeah, I'm here at African Lion Safari, and most of the reason I'm here is because I just find it really disturbing the whole idea of just keeping animals for entertainment and just having them basically reinforcing, especially to kids, that they're for us and that we can use them however we want, that we, train them to do stupid tricks that, for us to laugh at and have fun with, and it just seems to be really perverse and upsetting, and I would never want to have, my son exposed to that and to grow up thinking that's how animals should be treated or that's how anybody should be treated. So that's why I come out to these things, because to me it's upsetting. It can at least make people who are coming pay attention and give it a second thought that maybe they won't turn around right away, but maybe it'll put that in the back of their minds when they're in there, and maybe they'll come back or they'll spread the message. So,
Where do you think you should take your kids to teach them about nature and about animals? What would be better than this place?
I think around here there are so many animal sanctuaries where, I try to take my son to some of them so he can see, what are considered, livestock or barnyard type animals, but actually living a more natural life and just being able to live on their own terms and not be, used by other people. So you can see, cows and pigs and chickens, just, as they are, living their lives as, happy social creatures. And I mean, that's what I try to do. And then other natural places where they can see, animals that are native to Ontario, other conservation areas where they can see, birds and other wildlife that are supposed to be not lions and giraffes that have no business being in this climate in this area of the world.
So African Lion Safari runs a captive breeding program here, so the animals here are bred. They're never released into the wild. They're going to stay in captivity. They're going to be rented out to zoos and circuses. The elephants here in the Roundup show, they're rented out a lot for like private parties, circuses, zoos. They're shot in commercials and films and that kind of stuff. The animals here get no rest. They are in sheds for 7 months of the year. I've also been told they're in sheds during the night here. So although it may seem like a sanctuary to people when they go, it seems like the animals have a lot of space. In fact, they're confined or imprisoned in these little sheds for most of the time that they're here.